Welcome back to the Colby Dills Coaches Show here on the Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey, talking with Colby today, and a couple of Bears brought along with him, and we're going to talk about the big game last night. But first, introduce who you brought today, Colby.
To my left right here, we got Tay Sheehy. He's a sophomore, plays DB receiver. On the end down there, we got Mason Thompson, and we've actually just moved him to defensive end.
Okay.
Help us out. So.
All right, glad to have you guys with us today. Congratulations last night on the win over Cleveland High School. The JV squad there, Colby, 18-0 to win. Played pretty good, especially defense, I thought.
Yeah, played really well. We was flying around, hitting, lined up correctly just about every time, and played really good on defense. Offense, I felt like a couple of possessions we left some points out there, but 18-win shutout, we'll take it over Cleveland. So pretty overall satisfied.
And what's your schedule look like coming up now?
We got 3 more games remaining. We'll play Ottawa JV next Monday here. That'll be our last home JV game. And then after that, we go to CCS, and then we finish things off for Ray County.
And you've played a lot of games this year. I mean, more than
9 games, yeah.
9 games.
Try to get these young guys all the games we can get them.
Well, Tay, let's talk about you here, son. Your position, what position you play again?
Corner and receiver.
Corner receiver. So you can catch the ball, or you can catch it on the defensive side too.
Yes,
there. Last night's game against Cleveland it seemed to flow pretty good for us defensively there. We shut them down. One of the things that impressed me, I was doing the chain gang, is we had their quarterback scrambling all night long. I mean, he was running for his life, and then they changed quarterbacks the second half, and wasn't much better for him either. But our defensive squad really, I thought, came alive and played good. And I know it's Cleveland High School, and you play with a little more energy and adrenaline, I guess, then. But overall, what kind of grade would you give your defense from last night? If you gave them a letter grade.
I mean, you shut a team out, I think you have to give them an A.
Yeah.
And LJ Adams, that was their quarterback, and he's a good athlete. He's a really good football player.
Yep.
So he was able to scramble and get free on a couple plays, but for the most part, we pretty much contained him and kept him in check a little bit. So.
I thought another guy that played good defense last night. At least I heard his name called on the PA a lot. Was Andrew Walker.
Andrew Walker, yeah,
he really had a good game.
Played really well. Yeah, we look forward to him for the future. He's really good on the defensive line.
He's just a freshman there.
Just a freshman, yeah.
What do you like about playing football? You like hitting people, knocking them down?
Yeah, I like being physical, sportsmanship a lot, the teammates.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, yeah.
And you're not big. What do you weigh, 140, 150, 160?
Probably, I don't know, about 140 maybe.
140 maybe. But I bet you're quick as a lightning, aren't you?
A little bit, yes, sir.
Mason, what position do you play?
Defensive end.
Defensive end. So
Yes,
you were part of that last night in there. Had the quarterback running for his life, and the running back, shut him down pretty good.
Yeah.
One of the things they got there, those passes in the flat hurt us a little bit sometimes, but and they had some speed out there too when they got out there. But they still didn't score any points, and I guess the shutout's the ultimate victory if we throw that shutout there. What's the hardest thing playing football here at Bradley? I mean, is it all the grueling practices I know you go through starting in the heat of July, or is it, and what's the fun thing to you?
I just think we practice different than everybody else, really. Usually when you hear Bradley football, it's how hard we practice or how hard we go. But the most fun thing is the teammates. We connect really well.
Yeah. So you got good chemistry on the team there?
Yeah.
Coach, are these guys easy to coach? They show up to practice and ready to play hard then?
Yeah, this is our first year with Tay. He was a transfer from Walker Valley, actually. I've known Mason for a couple of years, but yeah, they're good kids. They do what we ask them. And actually, Mason, he's been moved around a little bit. He's played some inside linebacker, outside linebacker, and varsity-wise, we're losing quite a bit on the D-line after this year. So I fought really hard to get Mason. That's really why he's playing JV now, so he's playing a new position, and we think he can definitely help us out next year. So.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll be fun with those guys there. And so you're a sophomore?
Junior
and a sophomore. Okay. So what's your record overall? I know you lost a couple of games in JV, haven't you?
Yeah, I believe we're 4-3. We lost to East Hamilton, Baylor, and Tynard. And all those games were one-possession games, and it's always tough to lose. But I think we learned a lot in those losses, and we figured out who could do what and who couldn't do what. So I think we got better after that.
And East Hampton was the last play of the game.
Last play of the game.
Scored.
Yeah, a lot of clock issues with that. It was running clock, and then it wasn't running clock, but you know, we had our chance and we didn't take advantage. So
Yeah. Well, you got Ottawa here Monday night, 6 o'clock. All 3 games are 6 o'clock starts,
yes,
I
sir.
guess, there with Chattanooga Christian and Ray down there. What are you looking to improve, and what would you like to do better, Tay, as a football player for the Bears?
Just play the game slower. I play at a little fast pace. I think I could improve on a lot of things at DB.
So you play a little too fast, you
Yes,
think,
sir.
sometimes? Mason, same question to you. What would you like to do better?
I just want to do my job better because a lot of plays, you know, I could probably have a chance to tackle somebody, but that might not be my job. So I would just have to, you know, stick to the plan.
Well, and you're in a new position there. Are there
Yes, sir.
keys that you look at there to know which way to go? I mean, is it based on where the ball carrier is going, or if you're going to rush a quarterback, or do you have someone calling the signals for the defense
Yeah.
out there too?
Yeah, it's whatever the linebackers call. So I listen to them, and then I just go the way that they tell me to, pretty much.
How about at cornerback, Tay? with you?
We listen to the safeties, whatever they give us a call.
Okay. Well, guys, we had a big win last night, 18-0 over the Raiders. And we've got 3 games left, so let's take care of business. And congratulations on the win, big win. And, as Damon has said earlier, man, you're doing a fantastic job, these JV guys, getting them ready. And we've got not a big senior class this year. We're going to lose some key players, you know, on defense especially. Then we got a huge junior class, including Mason. Then we'll have a bunch of sophomores on the varsity this year too. And as Damon's always said, he didn't care what grade you're in. If you can help them be successful on the field, he's going to play.
exactly, yeah.
We'd like to thank you for being here today, Colby, and thanks Tay, thanks Mason, both for being here as well here on the Bear Network. And we'll do this again next week.
Sounds good.
I've been your host, Gary Ownbey. Until next time, we'll say so long for now. God bless, and go Bears.